My name is Tori Nelson. I'm first a child of God. I'm a mother of 2 children. A 13-time world champion in 5 different weight classes. I always tell people, I didn't choose boxing. Boxing chose me. But I guess it was a calling for me because I had no idea to become a world champion. But then to become a world champion 13 times, that's crazy. I was a single mother. I was driving a school bus and I was working at IHOP. I started boxing at like age 29. Most people started like in their teens, but I started very late. But that's to let you know it's never too late to do anything you want to do. I went to the gym just to train because I had gained weight from my children, and I went there and just wanted to get the weight off. That's why I met my coach, because he owned the gym at the time. And I asked him if I wanted to come here to just lose weight. He was like, yeah, this is the best workout. You can lose weight all over and everything. So I was like, okay. So he said, what do you want out of it? If you compete, what would you want out of it? And I was like, I want to be a world champion. And he was like, oh, okay, wait a minute now. Like, you moving too fast. But mind you, I was a big girl. And boxing it helped me so much. It changed my life, like my attitude, my eating, for my health. It was the best for everything.
Excited crowd here at the Turning Stone Resort. And here comes Tori Nelson.
The walk to the ring, I call it the walk of death, because my anxiety would take over so bad that most of the time I would throw up before a fight. So when they said Nelson on deck, that's when you know you're next, I would get sick. To the point where my coach was like, I had to throw him one time, he was like, just swallow it, T, we gotta go. And I'm like, okay. Mike Tyson said it very clear. Everybody has a plan until you get hit in the face that first time. That first punch is your wake up. Oh, this is for real. So once I get hit the first time, I'm like, okay, it's on now, let's get it. Like, I'm smiling, I'm happy, because I'm like, I'm up now and it's fight time. We can still be moms. We can still carry our houses and be the person that we be. But we're women and we can still come and do the same sport that the men do.
Where's that body?
Dang, that's like mashed potatoes. When it comes to training, I like to laugh, keep it fun. That's how Calvin breathe.
I want you to do how it's supposed to be done.
Sound like he's stomping roaches.
Hey, these are heavy shoes, okay?
Because if you get so serious, you wear yourself down. One girl, she threw me off. We was in the pocket, and she said, in the middle of the fight, your hair smells good. Yes, so that's what goes on in a fight. People think that we hate each other. Now, in some situations, it is bad blood between people, but I'm telling you, when you in that pocket, people are talking, we talking to each other.
You're starting to chop with those punches. Extend your arms.
My favorite of all times is my coach and I. Craig Flattiker was my coach. My coach and I traveling. I think I stopped boxing at 43. I had a training camp at the time that my grandma was sick, and then during training camp, she passed. It took a lot. It took so much out of me, and so that was it. My kids was like, Mom, this is it. This is the time. And I said, okay. And so I dedicated my last fight to my grandmother. Sorry. My daughter's 23 and my son is 26. Poor babies. They didn't have a childhood, I would say, to go outside in the evenings. When we got home in the evenings, they had to be ready to go for a ride to DC and to go to the gym. And by God's grace, it's good people. Because once I got to the gym, like the trainer or the owner of the gym, his wife would help with the kids' homework, or other fighters would help my kids do their homework while I was training.
When my friends first meet my mom, first is, she's so young, she's so pretty, like that's your mom, I thought that was your older sister. And then we don't like introduce her as a boxer, so when later down the road when they find out that she is a boxer, they're like, your mom is so cool.
Almost every morning I just wake up with praying she don't get hurt like most of her fights. But by the end, it's really a blissful thing that she achieving her accomplishments.
I would like to say to her, congratulations on all your accomplishments, with many more to come. Just because you're retired doesn't mean the grind stops. The accomplishments and the flowers keep coming. I hope she gets all her flowers while she can.
Harder, let's get it. 1, slip, 3, 4. Now I personal train. I love working with children, especially the younger females. Boxing really builds your confidence. It will make you feel like you King Kong. Most girls that I've trained feel like they can't even throw a punch. They can't at the beginning. But once we finish, their confidence is so to the roof. When I'm not doing speaking engagements, or I'm not working out at the gym myself, or I'm not doing personal training, I'm here at Lowe's. Did you find everything okay? Good. I get to meet different customers. Every day I get to talk to different people. All my employees are wonderful. I have the best boss. It's really fun place to be. Have a blessed day. When I first started, the employees, the people did not know who I was. They didn't realize that I was a boxing champion. But now, all the employees and the customers know that I'm a world boxing champion. Oh, they love it. Now, as a retired boxer, I keep training for my figure. My exercise mate is Calvin Mans, and he's a beast, you know? He's a big guy.
Let's go. Let's work. Let's get it. Double up on that. It's fun, man. Training with Tori is very interesting.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm in here, let's get it.
She pushes me to, really dig in and, get the best out of it. That way she can get her work as well, you know what I mean? So she making me better, I'm making her better.
Hey!
I started boxing when I was 22, so I was relatively new to it. In boxing years, it's very new. Since she's been in the game for so long, she's always had my back. She told me what to do, what not to do, what kind of people to hang around, what kind of people to avoid.
You think about it, boxing is like life. You fight. You have to fight to get through life sometimes. I can't say boxing is my everything, because God is my everything, but I love boxing, and I will always love it.